Hey guys, it's Saria. Welcome back to my channel. So sorry for the really weird background and setting, but I tried to find some okay lighting for this intro. I realized that I have an entire video ready for the day this is posting and no intro for it. So I just got home from work. It was pirate day at school today, so my makeup was half being wiped off when I realized I needed this intro. So, photo for evidence. Anyway, this video is gonna be a pretty quick decorate with me for Halloween. I don't know how you guys do decorating if you wait for October. I think I would probably decorate mid-August if I could. This video is gonna be my living room and my entryway and my kitchen. And my dining area is all kind of included in that, but that's what's going to be included in this video. I didn't include my craft room. I might do a separate video, or I might make that into a reel or a TikTok or something, because it's not a whole lot, but it is the majority of my Hocus Pocus collection. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. I don't think I'm going to be talking through this video. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I do and how I decorate. A lot of my decorations are DIY and things that I handmade. So if you guys are like, oh, that's cool, I want that in my house, I probably have a tutorial on it, or I have one coming out very soon. So make sure that you are subscribed and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out. And then if you're looking at older crafts, I will have my Halloween DIY playlists linked down below for you guys. So without further ado, let's go decorate. So starting out with a little display table kind of thing underneath my TV, I like to put my Costco Disney themed, I don't know what you call this because it's not really a village, but haunted house set. This was about $100 from Costco a couple years ago, and they have come out with other versions since I bought mine. They're all cute, they all light up, and some of them play music. This was totally worth the buy, and I think it's so nice, and it's such a nice large piece of decor for a pretty good price. I am including pictures of how you put these things back in the box, just in case that's helpful to you guys, because I know that it helps me. And then next we're going to be decorating one of my bookshelves. I do have two bookshelves in my living room, and I like to theme the one on the left to kind of traditional Halloween, but with a cutesy twist. So I do include a little bit of purple and pink in my decor. And then I also do have one shelf that is Hocus Pocus on this side, but the rest is pretty much Mickey and Minnie pumpkins and ghosts and things like that. I did end up changing that top shelf to this because I forgot that I have this pirate ship, and it's so cute and it rocks back and forth. It does play music, but I'm not going to play the music right now. And then that's one shelf done, and the little underneath the TV. And then on my other bookshelf, I like to theme this one to Disney villains. So the top shelf is the Evil Queen, and then the next shelf is kind of an array of different villains, but they each have this little DIY potion bottle that I made for each of them. And then the next shelf is ocean villains. So I do have Ursula and Vanessa, and I also have Tamatoa and Captain Hook on top of the crocodile. And then the last two shelves are Haunted Mansion themed, and it's just an array of adorable Haunted Mansion things. Those little tombstones I picked up at Burlington last year for $6, and they're so cool, and I love them. But just giving you guys kind of a close-up of each shelf. I do love having the Disney villains out and the Haunted Mansion. I know it's a little bit of a hodgepodge in my house, but it's basically just Disney Halloween. That's my theme, is Disney Halloween. And then I also have a lot of Hocus Pocus, but most of it goes in my craft room. So just giving you guys kind of a little overview of everything. Nice and spooky and cute. I don't really do scary stuff for Halloween. I try to stick to the cute and spooky. Next, moving on to my couch, I have these orange pillow covers along with these white ghost pillow covers. And then I did pick up these Boo pillows, they literally spell out the word Boo, from Burlington last year. And then this year, my husband surprised me with these adorable ghost Mickey and Minnie pillows, also from Burlington, in a 2-pack, and they're adorable. And then I do have a couple of Halloween blankets as well. Yes, I know my couch has stains, you guys. I have kids, and it's kind of an old couch, so sorry. So the next area is this skinny table that's kind of in front of my staircase in my house, and I usually theme this to Hocus Pocus every year. So I'd made this Come We Fly sign years ago. I do have a tutorial on it, and then the rest is just kind of random decor. I did try it a couple of different ways, so there's option 1 and option 2, and then I ended up sticking with this kind of look. I do need a picture for this cauldron frame. I just picked this up from Home Goods this year, but overall I like how this looks. I think it's cute and goes with the theme. Next is my entryway. I do have these summer wreaths that I take down, and then I also had this pumpkin patch sign. So instead I put up my Halloween wreaths, which I did DIY both of these, and I do have tutorials on both of them. And then I also added these stacking ghosts that I got from Five Below. They're so cute and they're pink. I did get them last year, but I think they still have a version of them this year. And then here's a close-up of the wreaths that I made. I think that they are so cute, and most of the stuff was made from Dollar Tree, so very cost effective. And then turning in my entryway, I have these 2 hanging Hocus Pocus signs. I did get these off Amazon years ago, and they're cute. They fit perfectly, and you guys know I love Hocus Pocus, so. Next is one of my favorite things to decorate. I don't know why. It's this little hanging vase thing, and I love changing it out seasonally. So going from, I don't really do summer, so spring to autumn. I love autumn, like foliage. I always think it's so cute. I do have a kind of a tiered tray in my kitchen, and honestly, this one usually just gets a hodgepodge of random stuff. It's usually pumpkin pie related. I did make that little fake Mickey pumpkin pie, and I do have a video on my channel. It's so easy and so cute, and the rest is just kind of random pumpkin things. On the other wall of my kitchen, I swap out a couple of things for Halloween stuff. I do love hanging up like seasonal photos, but for some reason I couldn't find a bunch of our costume photos, so I will have to hunt those down. These will do for now. Next is my little coffee station. My favorite thing is my Mickey pumpkin candy jar or candy bowl, but I usually put K-cups in it, and then I am going to show you guys every single Halloween mug that I have. I don't have that many in my opinion, but I do like to put out ones that I think go with like spooky rides, anything to do with pumpkins or Disney villains or ghosts. Most of them are Disney, but not all of them, and they're all cute, so here you go. And in case you were wondering, this one is my favorite.
Please like and subscribe to the channel.
One of the most simple but effective things that I like to do is putting stuff up on top of my cabinets. I found these haunted house cutouts from Dollar Tree years ago and painted them plain black and just put them up on top of my cabinets. This year I do think I'm going to be adding fall leaves in front of them just for a little more aesthetic. And then finally we're moving into the guest bathroom. I try to go with kind of a ghost theme in here, but I do have like random candy corn garland and a pumpkin because, again, my theme is just what makes Saria happy at Halloween time. And that's the last thing I'm going to have in this video. So now I'll be turning on Hocus Pocus and enjoying the official spooky season in my house. If you guys did make it all the way through to the end of this video, then please leave me any Halloween related emoji in the comments below. A spider, a ghost, a jack-o'-lantern, whatever you deem as spooky season. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.